Oh, hello. This is post editing Pansikoser. I'm just gonna say that as of this moment, there's no other updates in flavor favors. So far, please enjoy this show, and this will be the only one of its kind because it's a very short demo.
Hello there. Hello there. Welcome to Flavor Favors Demo. I am going to see what the description is. Hey, it's another visual novel. It is created by a Studio Malosy, and it is a interactive fiction adventure visual novel with 2D or 2.5D graphics. So, the description says, embrace your newfound freedom and connect with other former fumers by sharing snack recommendations. Reveal the secrets of the island residents in Flavor Favor, an androidpological that's a word, androidpological sci-fi visual novel. I have no idea what this is, to be honest. So we're gonna go in blind and see what the Flavor Favor has in store for us. So let's start in and dig in whatever food they have. Oh, English, of course. Hopefully it's good English. Like, I don't want to be picky about my pronunciation or graphic. What's that taste? It feels familiar. It's so. Hold up. I'm just gonna like, pause a bit and see. Okay, I was checking to see if like it's recording fine. It's recording fine. Just like the sounds are like super not there. Maybe it's like that's how it is. Okay. So we're given a head start of options. So we have choices for bitter, salty, or sour. So what kind of familiar feeling are we in? Are we in a soury mood, in a salty mood, or in a bitter mood? I'm going for bitter. Not because I'm bitter, but apparently I'm craving for coffee right now. And we have Tim Hortons something here. It's an instant coffee from Tim Hortons, and I've been itching to actually taste it. So maybe I will taste it later. Hopefully, it's not that bitter. I should be hoping it's bitter. I like bitter things. And sorry for like the background musics and stuff like that. There will be sounds of domestic whatever, like automobiles, dogs barking, cats meowing, whatever sounds it's gonna be because of like the glaringly silent sounds of the game. It might be heard pretty much loudly. Okay, rough on the tongue, like dark and furrowed bark, forcing the teeth to clench. What is this? Or perhaps it's tasteless? The richness of the flavor is starting to fade, as if it never existed. I can't really put my finger on it, but the sensation is all too familiar. The colorless world, the silent world, the flavorless world, a fuming world. Fume. Yeah, I remember now. It's fume. I remember all too well, and I wish I wouldn't. Or I wish I didn't. I don't know. I must run before it consumes me, before the bitter gas takes me and I lose myself again.
Just a random recording for the missing text. It says here, you run through the massive factory corridors past hazed fumers working the never-ending conveyor belts. Corrugated walls close in on you as the noxious what? Noxious gas surrounds every aisle.
Metal pipes start to bend and stare toward you with an ear-piercing creak. Side note to anyone who's listening, I'm sorry about that. A while ago, I kind of experienced a doggy barking so bad I had to check who people are outside. Apparently, there's none. Anyways, back to the story. Hopefully, there is an option to actually check the history log for this. I feel bad. Also, don't blame the dog. I'm not blaming the dog. It's just like the dog just needs a bark. Okay. Oh, and I can hear it again. Hold up. You must act now before becoming completely hazed. Um, look for a way out or keep running. I guess I'm gonna look for a way out. There's an exit door at the end of the hall. You've never even ever thought of using it, so there's no knowing what's on the other side, and on top of that, you'll have to outrun the fume. Oh, this fume. But it's probably the safest option. Oh, that fume. Okay. Cool graphics though. On the other hand, you could take a leap of faith out of one of the high-rise windows provided you can find a way to reach them. The fall could be anywhere between 2 and 200 feet, but perhaps it's worth the risk. Perhaps it's worth the risk? Jump out the window. I want to jump out the window and ruin everything. You glance at the side of the wall and a ladder catches your attention. Without a blink, you climb up and reach the window, but something's off. There's no light or sunshine. The fumes, numbing smoke claws at your feet and swirls up your body, so you throw yourself out with a crash, only to be cloaked by a thick mist of purple mist? a thick mist a thick mist of purple poison. No, this can't be true. The entire world is made out of fume. What? No, it isn't. How can you? What? Is the fume supposed to be solid gas? That's why you can step on it? No, you've been stepping on solid ground for some time now, and you're insisting that the world is made out of fume? You lie. A familiar pungent smell infiltrates your nostrils and fogs up your brain, slowly stripping away your senses. Your eyes roll to the back of your head as you sense your feelings slip away until finally you don't feel anything at all. All bodily sensations are obscured and occupied with one thought and one thought only. Must keep working. Oh, are you are you a robot of some kind? You wake up with a gasp. What was that? It felt so real. Was that what humans call a nightmare? Oh, I'm not a human? Oh! Oh, is that the reason why the interior looks like it's from a robot or a TV or something? You feel sweat and heat on your bodies and suddenly a familiar voice. Aisha. They will regain their senses soon. What should I tell them? Question mark, question mark, question mark. That we saved them? Aisha. Dot dot dot. Question mark. They should be grateful. Aisha. They aren't stupid. The voices are coming from outside the room. You can't move or open your eyes. We're in a room? It's over and dark. Each breath feels constricted, as if an invisible force is squeezing the air out of you. You hear a high-pitched shriek, footsteps coming from above, and seagulls crying in the distance? You feel yourself rocked by the powerful impact of water hitting a hull. Fear, you think. You're not entirely sure. You've experienced fear in the past. Just once. When your supervisor scolded you for accidentally defuming. What? But this fear is different. It encompasses your entire being, and it's not going away. Ah. You open your eyes. Your vision is blurry, although you can make out a windowless room and the contour of two people hurrying inside. Hey, Sorry, Aisha. Hey, honey. How are you feeling? Can you hear me? You were out for so long I thought you had lost. Leave it, Aisha. It's perfectly normal. It's raining outside. It's gonna be an ASMR raining here. Where am I? This isn't the warehouse, slaughterhouse, sewing plant. Hold on, I'm gonna do something. Okay, I'm not sure what to pick, but I'm pretty curious about the sewing plant, so I'm gonna. Oh, I picked warehouse. Oh, come on. I need to go to get back to the warehouse I've been working for. I must have misclicked it. 5 years, 3 months, 25 years. What? Okay, I'm just gonna go for like 3 months. I've been in the warehouse for 3 months. I can't stop now or I won't meet my quota. Mint. Geez, are you sure this one has potential? Sounds like a vending machine to me. Aisha, ignore her. Honey, listen. You're on a boat, all right? My friend Mint and I are bringing you to this place. This place where you won't have to worry about your quota anymore. Hold up. So Mint was this the question mark person? Okay. What do you mean? Aren't we supposed to? Ugh, my head. It hurts. It's fuzzy.
Oh, relax. It's a normal part of developing sensory capabilities. The headache is a side effect of fume withdrawal.
You freeze at the words, shocked and distressed. You deprived me of film! You feel a foreign tingling in your body, heat radiating from your core, spreading outwards. Your muscles tense up like coiled springs, ready to unleash a torrent of raw power. Also, I guess I should have been pretty much aware of it. So sorry about that. It it might be an idea of sorts in the story, but maybe there's like mentions or ideologies of addictions here and like metaphors towards addictions. So like maybe there I should be saying trigger warning and stuff, but hopefully it's not a shallow like story about addictions and something like the D word and stuff. So we're just gonna continue the story. Just side note. With your fists clenched and your nails digging into your palms as if to contain the explosive energy within, you ponder on your next action. Oh, okay. So there's a fist, there's a heart, and there's a question. I'm gonna go for the heart because it feels like us. It feels personal. This feels like a personal choice. You unclench your fists, take a deep breath, and ponder before responding. Oh, okay. That's curious. There's no proper. I think in their Steam page. Side note, I kind of saw this in their Steam page, but I should have read it properly. But there's like a description of like uniqueness in the gameplay of this interactive story that they say that there's like sort of like actiony part where you're gonna choose between like certain options, fixed options that I mean, to be fair, the visual novels are like that. But I'm saying is like it kind of triggered me as like a rock paper scissors sort of situation. So I thought it was like that at first, but I see that it's more of like ac- according to how I saw the options a while ago. If I chose the fist, it feels like it's related to anger or like physical reaction towards things. If I chose the heart, which is like I must internalize first, so I must breathe in, breathe out, and think of things through. And in sort of like the question, I feel like it's sort of nonchalance or nonchalance when it comes to this situation I have. So maybe my reaction would be like I'm just gonna highly ask them random things. So my options maybe in the near future would be much more much more erratic instead of concise. I'm expecting too much, but let's move on and see what my choice affected in the story or in the flow of the story. So let me get this straight. You stripped me from the one thing that keeps me, well, all of us, alive, and kidnapped me on a boat that is taking us to paradise? Sure, why not? I've always wanted to join a cult. Brother, they did not mention paradise as if it's the most instinctive thing. Mint rolls their eyes while Aisha cracks just the tiniest smirk. So this is Mint, the girl in the middle, and Aisha is the green-haired girl at the right. Okay. Look, I'm assuming you have your reasons for this little excursion, quote unquote. I just don't understand them. Why? Help me understand. Aisha, look, I get that you're confused, but if we hadn't defumed you, you would never have blossomed. I was assuming that the woman in the middle was Aisha because she's the one that's, bobbing while Aisha's dialogue is playing. Maybe I was mistaken. Okay. So I'm going to try this question, the right option, the question mark. If I am right. in thinking. I'd be highly inquisitive. I'd pepper them with questions more than the middle one because the middle one seems like I internalized it but became kind of sardonic in my internalization because, I have lack of information to conclude anything. So I should have asked questions first before like reacting in a way that the middle option said. So I'm gonna press this. Blossomed? What does that mean? Well, you see, your emotions, your senses, they get repressed by fume, leaving your consciousness to focus on the task only, working. When you diffuse, you regain your senses, you regain your life, and you blossom.
We're still working. We're still we're still workshopping the name.
But without fume, we. Mint interrupts you before you can finish the sentence.
Listen, would you rather live free for a moment or in enslavement forever?
You lower your gaze and cross your arms. Guess I don't have much of a choice now anyway. Oh, it's gonna rain badly. Mint.
Oh, stop being so dramatic. Come see me once you're over this little tantrum.
Mint bows exaggeratedly and turns to walk out of the cabin.
And by the way, you're welcome. Thank me later.
Oh, don't you mind her. She's always like that. This whole thing, all this new information, has probably made you exhausted. Take some time and rest for a while. Aisha leaves you to your own thoughts. Go to main deck or rest in the cabin. I want to follow them because I'm highly curious of the entire situation. As you walk up on the main deck, an endless horizon unfolds before you. The waves are calm and the night is bright and clear. The fresh, salty sea air stings your eyes. Holy hell, I just realized the bitter. Okay, I kind of got what the first three options were. It's my personality. It's a good thing I just chose bitter because it's much easier to handle than being salty. But I guess I'm gonna be highly sarcastic with my actions right now, huh? It smells pretty bad. However, you can't help but to enjoy the mere fact that it's there. A smell. It's like nothing you've ever experienced before. Senses. They are messy and confusing experiences. It's overbearing. You've always been conscious about them, sure, but you've never really cared for or thought about the impressions they leave. Who are these humors? What are their goals? And why did those two choose for you to blossom? Are you talking at the third person? Okay, just confused. As these questions wander through your mind, you gently drift to sleep with the rocking motion of the ship. On the deck? You're not in your cabin! Your surroundings slowly fades into darkness, and with it, all sounds, smells, and feelings. All that's left is a strange taste lingering on your tongue. Maybe it's freedom. Okay. I like the graphics though. Not gonna lie. I okay that okay. Mm-mm. That's highly short. Highly short. So I'm gonna do something random. I'm gonna try and feature their Steam page to see what kind of description they have on the mechanics of the game, just to feature them. So hopefully I can find it. Where is it? Flavor favor. There it is. I'm gonna enter and feature their Steam page to just show the rules and stuff like that. So hold up a bit. Alrighty, we're back. Okay, I'm gonna read it. So, well, looking at the flavor favor wish list request page. Sorry about that. It's raining, so it's gonna be ASMR rainy season with the background while I
say stuff. Hopefully it is heard properly, or if it's not, it's fine. It says in the description about the game, Flavor Favor is a soft sci-fi visual novel where you take on the role of a captive fumer, a form of advanced AI humanoid on the remote island of Tuinu. Your captors insist on having liberated you, but as you gradually recover your memories, a more complex story starts to unfold. Create snacks, make friends or foes, uncover secrets, and regain your senses in this poignant mystery adventure. But hurry, without the life-sustaining substance fume that keeps your systems working, your body has slowly started to deteriorate. If you don't find an escape from the island soon, your next breath might be your last. It also says here and elaborates about the making snacks. Generate snacks with the snackathon. You can also choose your own path. Now, according to the description here, let me see. The fist, heart, and question mark that was featured a while ago. Immerse in a unique branching story that explores the politics of labor, life, artificial intelligence, and anthropocentrism. Okay, so they don't really have any description to the choices, the fist, the heart, and the question mark. But I assume it's more of like how the flow is and stuff. I could be wrong. Okay, now that I've finally sort of like had a bit of an inkling with whatever this game is, I will say this. By far, very short of a visual novel style might not be the best option of the part of their game to be a demo. You know why? You cannot feel the essence of the snack making. You cannot feel the effect of the three options. I do believe that the first option of bitter, salt, and salty or sour type of like options at the first part of the game was felt by the responses because I chose bitter, and the way that the dialogue went was like, I am totally bitter, which makes sense. But the thing is, it's not satisfying with the way that they showed it. So maybe they're still ongoing with the story. That's why this is the version of the demo that they featured, or like they're still ongoing. But this is not a high judgment of it. It's only my opinion about the demo of this. I am very intrigued. The idea of making snacks for the story flow, maybe to like have it as a mechanic to like um gift it or add appreciation points towards you, or like affection points to the characters, will be a thing in this story. I don't know. I think it's not. But the thing is, I couldn't stop comparing it to how elaborate, how in the long run of the demos that I've done for visual novels, it did not do just as well with the way that they describe what they want to sell you. So hopefully, the story though is intriguing. That is totally what I felt in this demo. Flavor Favor. Graphics are totally good. They're really appealing. It's not overbearing. That is the high pros of this. So hopefully there is another version of this demo that they release that actually features a part of the gameplay of the story, or of the intended story that they have, because it's really good. I'm pretty curious how they would like create the snack making. Do they have like an in-game mechanic that features the actions of like actually mixing it? Is it gonna be a cooking simulator? Is it gonna be a mix of a cooking simulator? Or maybe there's like a different way of how they make their snacks, as well as hopefully like the effect of the three options flow story does like get explained at the first part, because you don't really get why the fist, why the heart, why the question mark. Am I supposed to assume that if I do the fist, it's like I'm gonna be angry? If I do the heart, it's gonna be internalization or gonna be emotional in my reaction? Maybe that is what it's gonna be. or whether it's in question mark, like I'm gonna be indifferent or nonchalant. That's about it so far. Sorry I did another unsolicited like impression slash opinion of this demo, but that is exactly why they release demos so that they could have a bit of a feedback, and as well as people who are interested or curious about the title would have a taste of what the game is. Either way, this is Flavor Favor Demo. If you guys are interested about their game, totally go wishlist it and stream in Steam. And if they have a community that you want to join in and actually pitch in on ideas and stuff like that, or follow through their progress, go check it out in their Steam page and join it and be cordial in joining it and give them some love. Thank you so much for watching. Please do not hesitate to and comment or subscribe if you're interested in the demos that I release and in the games that I feature. Most of them might actually be visual novels or like pixel games. Um, and if you don't want to and you're just passing by, I don't mind. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you in the next video. Toodles.